This is a guided meditation you can do while taking your blood pressure. I'm deliberately offering many options because one size doesn't fit everyone. And I encourage you to use the options that make sense or seem worth trying and ignore, for at least now, the ones that don't. Now, before you put on the blood pressure cuff, just taking a few moments to see what might help you to calm down or relax more. And there are several options. So I'll mention 3 and you can try any one you want. One option is to just focus on your breathing for the 30 seconds or so. Just your natural breath, slowly, in, out, in, out. Another is just to look out the window or look at a picture on the wall that is peaceful. And another is to acknowledge what you're grateful for. This can easily become a long list quickly. For example, I'm grateful for food, that I have shelter, I have indoor plumbing, I have hot water for showering. We just have so many things that we can be grateful for. So either focusing on your breathing, looking out the window at a picture, or acknowledging what you're grateful for. And I'll be silent for 30 seconds. And now getting ready to take your blood pressure. So first, positioning your arm on the table at chest height. I like to rest my arm on a pillow, which is softer than the table. And now putting on the cuff, not too loose, too tight, and just observing your breath for several breaths and just see what you notice. Your breath might slow down, or it might speed up. It might get deeper, or it might get more shallow. It's going to do what it's going to do. And you're simply paying attention to what you notice as you breathe in and breathe out naturally. As you continue to breathe, if you're feeling any anxiety or stress, not trying to calm yourself, not pushing away those thoughts or emotions, but rather acknowledging any parts of you that are anxious now. And you might remind those parts that taking your blood pressure is part of your life now. I mean, it's part of my life now. You might remind those parts that this is a good thing to do. You might also bring compassion to those parts, saying things like, I hear you. I understand that you're anxious and fearful. I'm with you here. This moment of taking my blood pressure is just a few minutes out of this whole day. If focusing on breathing makes you more anxious, and it does for some people, at least at first, another option is to move your awareness to your body. So we're going to do this for about 30 seconds, just so you have an alternative if the breathing doesn't make you calmer. So first, what do you notice on the bottoms of your feet? You might notice pressure, coldness or warmth. You might feel your socks or your shoes, perhaps other sensations. And now moving your attention to your bottom on the chair, just feeling any pressure and any other sensations. Just aware of your body right now, especially the bottom. And now to your shoulders and the back of the neck. These places are often tense when people do feel a little bit stressful. And so as you breathe in, just breathing in, and then as you breathe out, feeling the shoulders and neck naturally relax at least a little bit on each exhale. So 3 breaths here on the shoulders and back. Just breathing in, and then as you breathe out, letting the shoulders fall, neck just relax a bit. And lastly, to your face. So focusing on your jaw. What do you notice? As you exhale, inviting your jaw to relax. A lot of times it will. A lot of times we don't even realize that the jaw is tight. So just breathe in and breathing out, just inviting, seeing if your jaw can relax a little bit. And now your tongue. Where is your tongue right now? If it's relaxed, it's on the bottom of your mouth. If it's tense, it's on the roof of your mouth. And so as you breathe in, just breathing in, aware of your tongue, and breathing out, just relax the tongue. And so for many people, when they're feeling anxious or stressed, just doing a little bit of body meditation like I just did here can really help to relax. And that's another option other than focusing on your breath. And the last thing we'll do before we set up the blood pressure, turn it on, is just allowing yourself to smile. Really, smile. Smiling is actually a wonderful activity. And there's a lot of research showing the effect of smiling and that many happy chemicals are released with just a simple smile. So as you continue to smile, even if it's a phony smile or a fake smile, just noticing the many parts of your face that move when you smile. When you smile, your mouth turns up, your cheeks puff out, your eyes and your eyebrows move. And so smiling is something you can do while the blood pressure monitor is on, just smiling. Even if you're feeling anxious, smile and see what happens. And you can even laugh. There's a whole thing called laughter yoga that you can look up online, and laughter is also very cathartic. So now we're going to get ready to turn on the machine and then check your blood pressure. And so here are 4 options that you might try during when the blood pressure machine is going. You can simply breathe in and breathe out as we did earlier. And if you feel tense, just smiling. You could look out the window or focus on something on the wall that makes you smile or relax, perhaps a picture of a loved one, a scene from nature. And the third thing is you can focus on your body. And I would suggest, because the blood pressure machine doesn't take that long, is just to focus on the bottoms of your feet, because that's a part of your body that's farthest from your head. And just be curious about what you notice on the bottoms of your feet. Regardless of whichever of these you focus on while the blood pressure machine is going, if you begin to feel anxious, remember, not fighting or trying to push away the thoughts. When you do that, then parts of you are fighting other parts of you, and that generally doesn't work. And again, like we did before, if the anxiety gets stronger, you might talk to those parts that are anxious like you would to a young child. For example, it's okay, it'll be over in less than a minute. And now, turning on the machine. Continuing to breathe in and breathe out as you listen to the machine make its noises and begin squeezing your arm. And now focusing on your breathing as the machine keeps working, or focusing on your body, or look out the window or a picture that makes you smile. Just choose one. And remembering that smiling, grinning, laughing, making funny faces is another way if you're feeling more anxiety. As you breathe in, life-giving oxygen is entering your lungs. As you breathe out, feeling the shoulders drop and noticing any relaxing of your shoulders and torso. And now it's done. Look at the numbers and take a few breaths and smile, no matter what the numbers are, because you're still alive. After the machine is done, notice the numbers and take a few breaths worth of time to pay attention to your breath. If you stay this way for a couple minutes, the breath will generally slow down on its own. And again, maybe parts of you are still anxious or didn't like the numbers, and just tell those parts that you hear them and you're still here. Okay, thank you very much.